back! Hello everybody. Hello. Let's continue the escape of the century. Ah, easy clap boys. Oh, that's fireball. Hey now, come on now, more of that. Oh,
Need a little help here.
give me the cannon. What did you think, my boy? What did you think? You ain't nothing to me. I think it's this way. Or are we gonna get to the courtyard? Ooh, we are gonna get to the courtyard. Gimme. Oh! Come on now, I beat it you when I first started this crazy adventure of mine. Oh! You thought. Oh! Gimme. Yoink! This way, boys. Really think about it, we're still escaping the evil mouse. We're still in a doubt if they're really evil. And I'm making oh. Ooh, block it. Ha. That's what you thought. You blocked it. Very nice. You still blocked it. I remember this place. Let's up real quick. I remember this place when we started the old words. Wait, so Kumish is still alive? Kumish? Did he say that's smiling?
Alrighty.
Yes?
This is where you come in.
Ah,
And off you go.
What? So he's been trading a lot of stuff just to get into there. Nazi.
What's going on?
Oh. You're still living?
Curse you!
Run, you devil, swine tree, a murderer. You're still alive. I mean, listen, calm down. Ask yourself this. If I'm a murderer, how come you're still got breathe in you? You know what I mean? Like, why are you still breathing? I shot you, sure. But not with a real bullet, but when one decided to make you look dead.
What's that now?
What? I was supposed you to bring such a confounded doodads along with you. Ah, just in case, right? In case those guys. No time to swallow this. Observe every drop into Kumish's mouth before he has. What's that? It's a teleportation device. Oh hell yeah, it is. Oh.
What?
He's a frog. He's a froggo boy now. What? Wait, we're froggo boys now? What we're doing as froggo boys? Are we hiding? Oh, we're escaping through the sewers. Nice.
Sir!
That's too bad.
Gah!
Sue, Roland. What's up with his games and frogs? Boing, doing, doing. Now I have a question. Guys, if you really think about it, why didn't he send out the Black Knight to us? They're still just talking to each other.
Excuse me?
I think it's time that you told us the truth, don't you, Leander? What?
Well.
You've seen through our artifice, Your Majesty. Oh.
Yes.
Of course, I have Roland. Roland would never betray us, or at least not us so clumsily. I just expect more of him. The plan could perhaps have been executed with a little bit more finesse, I conclude. Yeah.
Huh?
What a place are you both bluttering about, Hershey? What? When enemies, one must first defeat. Deceive one's friends. Is that what they say? Friends, you means to say is that Roland's betrayal was nothing of a sort. The entire affair was an elaborate stage performance.
Snakes alive!
What a dog. Like, what? Wait. What? You mean to tell me this whole sorry mess was one of the last scoundrel confounded schemes? Boy, I might have chosen to put it quite that way, but yeah. Upon our return from Broadleaf, I could not help but notice that the number of prying eyes have been placed around the castle. What? This device allows one to serpently watch over locations remotely through the use of certain scurrying magic. Being familiar with the sorcery of the kind, thanks to Quinera's surveillance of Hydropolis, they attract my attention right away. Upon sharing my concerns with Roland, we investigated together and discovered the presence of an agent of Ding DOng Dell in our midst. And unmask the spy and remove prying eyes, Roland instead devised a rather ingenious plan to use them to their advantage. The first step in his plan was to make a show of expressing certain display behaviors in full view of the eyes. Ah. The next was to ensure that our allies too grew suspicious of the motives. This is why I contrived to carry out the dubious liaisons just as the guard was being changed. The rest, you know, already discord was sown and the traitor in our midst was duly ejected. And having witnessed all this means of his prying eyes, the spy approached Roland with an offer he could ill afford to refuse. Ah, and now we know who the spy is.
Forgive me.
But the robed figure that took the sinister visitor from another realm was none other than myself. I thought so. I was necessary to show suspicious in our mind of one from whom we could expect a suitable violent reaction. You used me? You played me like a blessed fiddle? I rather fear we did. Wow. We can look at that, he just up and used him. But deep down you knew, you did not. Some part of you did, sensed that he would never have betrayed us,
If
right?
I may be so bold.
Why else would you have sent your men to find him? Or did you think I was not aware of your little crusade? What? They're both like, dude, come on now.
Gosh.
Oh, does this all mean that Roland is still somewhere in Ding DOng Dell? But what possible reason could he have for going there all alone?
Well now.
Being a fucking spy?
Oh
Look
my
at me.
goodness.
Oh, you live. Would have thought that. My boy! Yeah. I'm sorry, Evan. I've put you through a lot. Yeah, you have. You weren't so worried about you, Roland, but you're back now. That's the most important thing.
Oh, that cheek!
Oh, you never told us what you've been... And what you've been up to. Crikey, you don't half love a Mudcap Yon, do eh? At least you could done have invited me along with the for the ride. Yeah, well, he could have done that. Or, you want to apologize. If I didn't have to trick y'all, I would have done it. I'm sorry. Oh, you certainly had me going, lad. Hook, line, and blessed sinker.
Flippin' heck.
All of us going, you horrible man. I think we still believe in you, somewhere deep down. Did my gifts prove useful in the end?
Sure.
Sure, luck-picking bugs, frog pills, you sure know how to keep things interesting. And here's what made it all worth the while, Evan. This is for you. The Mark of the Kings.
Golly.
The Mark of Kings.
Uh-huh.
There you go. You got it. Now you can open the King's Way, get into Ding DOng Dell without having to go through all the socials. Monster was desperate to find it too, just like I thought he would. I might be just barring a chip. We do get him to decide. Congratulations,
Thank you.
of course. So much, Roland. I can finally go back to Ding DOng Dell. Yeet. Back home. Still.
So at last the hour had come for Evan to return to Ding
There we
DOng
go.
Dell.
That's nice.
Convince King Mausinger to sign the Declaration of Interdependence. Bright-eyed, yet heavy-hearted, He prepared to take the final steps of the journey he had
Not
begun,
that.
what now seemed a lifetime ago. It was time to bring his dream of a united world one step closer to reality.
Each step closer to the vision. Each step closer to the end. Each step getting closer to the boy that speaks right now. Yeet. Hey there?
Did my father and Mausinger hate each other?
I doubt it.
Sometimes it's just not possible for people to stay friends.
That's true.
Sometimes the circumstances just won't allow it.
But good friends always stay together. but you
I
have to
can't
know that.
believe that father would have hated someone or been suspicious of them simply because of their species.
That's racist.
But then, why else would Mausinger do what he did?
Because he is a mouse. And he's
I
also a
suppose
racist.
he was afraid.
Maybe. Maybe he was
Afraid? Of what?
of losing his title and name,
That
obviously.
the great man he dedicated his life to was using him and would one day cast him aside.
Could be possible, but I
Think
doubt
about
he would have
it.
done that.
What could be more frightening than being discarded by someone you love? Not that I know all the details, of course.
But you know something about it. Hey, ask him
Right.
that. Ask him that. You know something about it. Tell me. No. 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 Stop going away and explain to me what you know. For fuck's sake. Alright, let me save real quick. Believe he didn't say shit again. Hello. Back in the throne room. Everyone has something I need to talk to you about. Before we ask Ding DOng Dell to sign the declaration, I need to know how its people are faring under Mausinger's rule. Oh? We're not going in? I should also like to know what they thought of my father. Perhaps they might be able to help me understand why he was murdered. Alright, detectives. L.A. Noir style, let's go. I never once considered their thoughts or feelings when I was their ruler. High time that I found out what they truly think. Well, I guess, you know, your father being murdered has opened your eyes. In one way.
Chapter 8.
Chapter 8.
Land of my fathers.
Yeah, that's true. Land of the Dates.
All right.
Alright, let's run you through how we're gonna infiltrate Ding DOng Dell. Let's go, story. The coast of the map are the areas where troops are most heavily concentrated. Okay. As you can see, a direct approach via the river would be suicidal. There's no way we could be close without being spotted. So we use a zipline to take us over the river and set us down somewhere quieter. From there we will make our way via the least heavily guarded areas to the entrance of the Kingsway. Alright, so we're going up and over and through Kingsway. It's good things that gave us the old girl, huh? She's quiet as a mouse. Even with the full engine ahead. Which is not to say that caution will not be required. We cannot take the risk of flying too close to the city. A roundabout approach will still be required. To the old Skyfire's full frontal assault ain't in order of the day, then. No. Doesn't look like it. This will be a straight in, no messing job. Out of it. Yeah, alright. Let's get ready to leave then. Do it. Yeah, let's get ready to boy out. Alright, I'm ready to just up and go. First, let's take all the money. Give me all the money of the people.
All right.
He always smiles when we take all the money. All the money. More money. I want more money. Give me money. Alright, and we're back. We can get the money. I mean, now we have the money. Excuse me. We can go with the sapling. Go up and over. But let me think. Let's call the sapling first of all. I just want the boost. What's that? I never seen that. Can we go higher? What is this? Who did this? Okay, whatever. Guess it's maybe something for later. There we go. There's Ding DOng Dell. You want me to land? And we'll land here. Oh, we could have also used escape, I believe. What is escape? Yeah, we probably could have like used escape to go up and through. A little bit adventurous. Or no, it's just a closed off cave, is it? Yeah, it's just nothing. Probably like some after game type of deal. Who knows? Well, let's go to Ding DOng Dell and get some money. Give me money. Money, money, money. Hey there. Don't attack me. I said don't attack me with pretty please stop. Cards. I was wondering, like, what are those? Oh, did we find it? Is this it? There we go. So if you put the king's mark here, it will open a gateway to the entrance. There we go. So we're all 45, right? Nah, we'll use Batu too. I'll play Batu. Yay! Haven't been here in a while. It's probably full of mice now. Mice and no cats. Ooh, the cloak. Oh, how nostalgic of them! They use the same. That got sort of the same soundtrack. Oh my god! Ding DOng Dell. It's different. He put a statue up. Why am I not surprised? I'm not surprised at all, actually.
Wow.
So this is Ding DOng Dell. Like something out of the picture book. It feels different from when I last was here. The town appears peaceful, and yet one cannot help notice a distinct lack of Grimmakin. They've all jumped ship and set sail for a safer shore. I shouldn't wonder.
No.
Unlikely. Passenger has had this industry under close scrutiny ever since the coup. If they didn't get away fast, they didn't get away at all. I heard they all be moved to some kind of underground slum somewhere. Although I don't know much more than that.
Blimey.
Sounds miserable.
Alright.
Well, we gotta find them. If there are no criminals left to speak with, we shall have to see what the mice and the rats have to tell us. Ollie, if you and Roland will agree not to remove your hoods. You are both too well known here. Look, he looks cool. It's not exactly the world's most best guys, but I guess we'll have to do for now. Hey, well, that's what you're complaining. It was the best we could rustle up a short, easy word notice. Hello. I've heard of corrupt are demanding more and more rights. They even want to be allowed to rule themselves. Ha! even know where to begin. All they know is violent and savagery. If it were up to me, I'd like them. Oh, okay. Okay, you're rude. Miss! Miss!
Huh?
What's that you say? Life under King Mountain? Well, I don't know what it's like for humans or Grimlican, but for a mouse like me, things are completely different nowadays. I mean, when I was younger, we were picked on all the time. My mother told me that I would never trust a Grimlican, or even become friends with one. I think that's what all mouse mothers told their children back then. No, I don't hold a grudge against King Leonard, Lionheart, or anything. It's all in the past now. It's time to move on. Oh, okay. Man, I'd like to explore this one. That's the fat mouse. Hello?
Ah,
Look how many times I have to tell you, I can't come home until we've rounded up all the Kremlikin. They're a danger to themselves and others. Ah, that's his wife, standing like, yo! You, come back home now. No cheese for you. Like, no, but listen, I have a job to do. Let me do my job. Hello? Cat's Cradle. It's still with Cat's Cradle.
yeah.
Life here in Ding DOng Dell has changed beyond recognition since King Mountain took over. I mean, King Lionheart always said he was committed to equally, but never really trusted him. You wouldn't either if you'd seen the way the Grumblican treated us in the mouse. Now we're finally getting what we deserve, and that's all King Mountain is doing. He's our hero. Okay. But he tried. At least we know that. Don't look at me. And now the weaponsmith guy.
Yeah.
Hello? King Mouses and Policies are putting Mousekind first at last. They've given us all the real boost. I suspect the Grumblican aren't too happy about it now, but still. They've had their time in the sun and we've all suffered enough. I think it's only fair that the tables are turned. It's amazing to think how different things might be now if King Lionheart hadn't fallen ill and passed away when he did. Okay, that's weird. It's rude, first of all, but it's weird. What do you have to say?
If I may be so bold.
Always. It certainly seems that Mouse's rule is no unwelcome thing for the majority of the mouse kind. Yes, 2 out of 1 likes it. They're finally getting preferential treatment after all these years. So let me see if I got things straight. Okay? It used to be the mice and the rats who were discriminated against, but now the tables are turned and the Kremlikin are the ones receiving the end? Seems so, yes.
Aye.
Is there that, eh? Folks ain't never so different as they are the same. Never knew that things were so hard for a mousekind. I knew nothing about my people, nothing at all. And to think I called myself their king. Don't be sad. I'd like to hear what the Gremlikins have to say for themselves, but there aren't exactly many around to ask. So we gotta go to the slums, right? Well now, look at this gang of idlers. Hello? If you're not too busy, can you come give me a hand? Come here, boy. Ooh. She knows something. Hello? What exactly is it what you need our help with? Oh, so you were listening, were you? Must mean you're keen not to help? How lovely of you. Oh, well, let me try now. Here you go. Sardine sandwiches. What's this? Who did this? Why, it's one of my famous sardine sandwiches, of course. I need to deliver it to a criminal called Shadow. Oh. There was, well, an incident, shall we say. He's probably hiding somewhere, poor lad, but he won't have gone far. He's the cat fellow, black with long tail. You can't miss it. He always wiggling it to the place he paid already, so you just need to give it to him in the package. What are the errand boys? Whatever you are, deliver the goods and come back here, and I'll see that you're rewarded. How does it sound? It tells me we don't have much of a choice. Alright, we'll go find each other, which is good, if you think about it. it's good because now we can talk to Gremlin and he will say like, oh yeah, no, life under mountain, it's rough, but I get by. I didn't see him the first time. Yo, you're new. Hello. Hello, Shadow. Oh, that's certainly a long black tail. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to be Shadow by any chance, would you?
Ah!
No, I was doing anything. I promise. Have mercy on the honest Grimlican.
Howdy do?
No need to get panic, pal. We're just the sardine sandwich delivery boys, in it.
Whoa!
Sandwich? From
Yes.
Yeah, Crumbles asked us to give it to you.
Ah!
Well, I thought those awful soldiers had got up to me.
Thanks.
Thanks. So, oh yes, a nice voice. Thanks. You're welcome. I want to ask you something. How are things for Gremlin in Ding DOng Dell these days? Visitors from abroad, eh? We don't see many of those lately. What with the borders being closed down and everything? Things have been more than a little rough for the catfolk ever since Mountainsure took over. Why, I was only out buying a sardine sandwich and those soldiers started looking at me askance and I had no choice to run, really. They came and hid here without even taking what you bought with you.
Yep.
Of course I did. We've been chased out of our homes, turned into the slums. They've even posted soldiers at the sewers entrance to watch our coming and goings. We only risk coming out for food, but it's not worth getting nubbled for it.
Golly.
That's what... Oh.
Oh.
All I really want was some nice fresh fish. One of these sandwiches is next best thing, I suppose. Anyway, I can't stand around here talking to you. Those soldiers could be getting here any minute.
Goodbye.
Nice to meet you. Perhaps I'll see you some other time. Bye bye.
Crikey.
Mikey, suppose you better get back to see old Crumbles, eh? Yeah, get our money. Gimme, gimme. Get our money. Gimme, 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 gimme. You look angry. Pebble. Oh. Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome back, my lovelies. Well, did you carry out my little errand? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we found Shadow and gave him his sandwich. Oh, wasn't that lovely for you? Ever so sorry to impose upon you like that. Now, I said I'd give you a little reward, didn't I? Well, here you go. Oh, she made me also a sardine sandwich.
What?
You're kidding me, and then we just delivered one of those. Don't be complaining once you had a little bite, my dear. My sardine sandwiches are the best in the land. I'll be back for more before long, you'll see.
The cheek!
Oh, wow. What a confidence. Gremlin are living in the underground slum, and there are guards posting at the entrance. Shadow said it was on the old sewers, didn't he? And he made it out. There must be a way down there. The guards aren't watching.
Blimey.
Imagine being trapped down there like that. It must be like being in prison. You cannot risk being spotted by the guards. If we are visited by the slums, we must make our way undetected.
All right.
Right, come on. Yeah. But, my dope guys, we are gonna do that in the next episode. Thank you everybody for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And I will see you more for some Ding DOng Dell action. Goodbye, my dope guys.